Hi, welcome to Reimagine Hot Wheels. We're going to take this Plymouth and turn it into a rust bucket, so hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. Alright, first thing I want to do is I want to dull down this finish and even begin to remove some of the paint on this car, and I'm going to do that with some triple-aught steel wool. Now I'm taking a brass attachment on my Dremel tool and I'm going to start to remove more of that paint, and here's a good look of what I've gotten so far, and as you can see I've removed a lot of the paint. Now I'm going to begin to work on the engine compartment. This is a product from MIG Productions called Engine Grime. It's a wash, and I'm going to apply that to the engine compartment area. I'm also taking an AK product, which is like an oil stain, and I'm going to start to apply that as well. And then I'm going to take a Q-tip and start to remove some of it and leave some of it in the recesses of the engine compartment. Alright, let's turn this into a rust bucket. And this is a pigment from MIG Productions. And what I'm going to do here is a technique that I learned years ago, where you take the pigment, instead of using it directly from the bottle, you mix it with a bit of matte varnish, and this gives you better control, and when it dries, it'll dry and look like a pigment rather than a paint. So I'm basically just going to hit all the areas of the car that I want to rust up, and the heavier areas like the roof and the trunk. So it's starting to take shape now. Alright, the next step to build up your rust is to use a lighter shade and go over all the other areas of the car that you did previously with the previous pigment color. So it's really starting to take shape now. Now I'm taking my lightest bit of pigment I have of rust and just applying that to the layers and tying everything together and really giving it that look like it's been sitting around for quite a while somewhere in a junkyard or someone's yard. I'm applying that to the engine compartment and the bumpers as well, and here it is. I think it turned out really well and I really like it, so let me know what you think so far of this rust process. With the tires, I'm using the engine grime again and just giving it a wash to give it a dirty, grimy look. And now I'm using North Africa pigment, which is basically like a dust pigment, which is going to help tie everything together and just give it a nice dirty, dusty look to the car. Now with the glass, I wanted to give it some cracks and breaks, so I'm using the back edge of my X-Acto knife and just like a spider web pattern, just scratching those into the glass. Pretty easy to do, and something I learned while doing my 1/35 scale modeling. So next I want to give it a dusty, dirty appearance, so I'm trying out a white pigment with the matte varnish, and I think it came out really well. It's the first time I've done something like that, so I'm really happy with that. So here's a quick look of how everything is coming together. I think it looks really awesome. Let me know in the comments below what you think so far. The interior is something I didn't want to spend a lot of time on because this particular car, you're not really going to see it too much, but I did want to tie everything together from a distance so everything looks good. So I basically just used a spray paint and just use this Appeal wash, which is a water based, because if you use an enamel wash, it's going to eat away at the spray paint. So basically with the tires, I'm just using a little of that Africa dust just to give it a dirty look. Alright, here she is, all completed. Let me know what you think in the comments below and how it turned out. I think it came out really awesome. So again, thanks for watching, and to all my subscribers, a big thank you for the support. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. I got a lot more work to show you. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later in the next video.